Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the pretty people, welcome to the After Hours Gaming League. Check out this fancy smanchy upgrade. Look at my overlay. Hell yeah. In tonight's After Hours Gaming League match, it's Week 8, which means tensions are hot for those trying to enter the B-League playoffs. And as you might imagine, we have the absolute most cutthroat of competitors battling tonight. It's Groupon, the company that helps you get discounts with almost 10,000 employees, versus Cedaron, or Cedaron, a medical systems company with only 50 employees. Oh! Whoever wins this will be able to advance tonight to the B-League playoffs. Can they do it? Down in the bottom left corner, from Team Cedmed, it's Woola. And down in the bottom right from Team Groupon, it's Ginger. It's going to be pink versus blue because those are two colors that are maximally difficult to see on every StarCraft map. We only deliver the best at the After Hours Gaming League, the For Fun Charity League, where these teams are playing. Pink looks more like purple. Well, that, you know, some people are pink-purple colorblind. It looks like Exor falls in that category. Or gray. Big Thunder might just be completely colorblind. The observers are going nuts. They'll be providing the commentary for this particular match. But yes, these two teams in the After Hours Gaming League, the For Fun Charity League, where you pretty much just try to have a great time. They're, of course, not the toppest of pros. They're just regular old folk immersing themselves in the joy of competition this year. Cedaron is currently 2-5. Groupon is 4-3. So I believe that I've actually lied to you. Groupon is likely already qualified for the playoffs, but Cedaron must absolutely win this and the next wildcard match should they wish to advance to the B-League playoffs. Ginger looks like opening up with a rather standard barracks into refinery play. This will permit him to do all the harassment with the Reaper before getting up his expansion. Woola has done nothing as of yet, but an expand is going down. I like this. He poached forward with drone, which means he's got respect. This is an interesting that I learned from watching poker commentary. Anytime someone's very cautious, if you want to just pretend that that player is bad, you say something like, wow, sort of weirdly cautious play. But if you want to make them sound good, all you got to do is say, well, look at that. Giving his opponent a lot of respect in this situation. We see Woola throwing down a spawning pool up in the main base. Already an orbital command popping up. Ginger getting up a Reaper. Now, because we have ourselves a nice, intimate, close quarters audience, I can just straight up ask, who are you rooting for this evening? Ginger, look at that. Has pulled his dudes out of gas. Oh! These B-League superstars are going to be valuing their early expands quite a bit. Woola. No gas yet, just droning. It looks like Woola hasn't gotten the chance to really see that much at this point in time. He's kind of, you know, broached out into mid-map. He sees the Reaper. Oh, that's going to be a nice little handy-dandy bit of intel. But at this point in time, it's kind of operating in the dark, and in particular, has not really had the opportunity to see what that sort of gas timing is. This is actually very nice gas timing from Ginger. It's going to be able to toss down that factory right on point, but interestingly, is not yet going for the factory, is instead deciding to favor a fast reactor. I think that's a very cool play. It's a very defensive play. He's giving his opponent a lot of respect. Ginger is going to be able to get up a good old pair of Marines before having to lift off and then transfer that to the factory. We see a 0-kill Reaper, a 1-kill Reaper, and it's going to get out of there and also get all the important information. No gas geysers. He's going to see 2 wiggly hatcheries. It's going to be a double pair of queens. Double Marine production looks like it's going to start. Wait, what the... Oh, Mr. Overlord. Oh, no! No way! Oh my god, the Reaper didn't stop the Zerglings. Wait, look at this. Oh my god, Woola. I totally didn't see those moving across the minimap because they're pink and impossible to see, Woola. Oh my god. No way. This is real life. I can't believe this is happening. This is often why players will build the second Reaper, because they want to have enough defense to try to get that expansion command center up. Oh my god, is he going to lose a second one? Oh my god. Oh. Team Sedmed. Bring a little bit of the Painteroni. Oh my god, if this command center gets killed, oh my god, that just... Wow, Wula just did not give Ginger any respect. He was like, Ginger, you are not going to defend nothing, man. You're just going to scout out with that Reaper and think you run this business? Hell no, man. 4 queens up for defense. Wula's prepared for everything. He's creeping on himself. Ginger going for the double tech labs. This can give Ginger the opportunity to do a sort of counter-fast push. Looks like that Overlord up in the main base has exploded into a series of Nickelodeon Gak chunks. And wow, Wula giving his opponent no respect this game at all. He's just going to expand willy-nilly. If I see a base, that's my base. I'm going to go ahead and take it when I do damn well please. No gas is in the main base. Just now getting gas the Expansión. Cedaron. Ginger. Looks like he's begun Stim. No combat shield yet. That works great. Stim takes about 3 minutes. Combat shield takes about 2 minutes. So you can offset those just a skosh, and everything's going to be fine and dandy. Ginger getting up a pair of Marauders, which might seem a little bit misplaced, but look at that vision. Reaper gone. No vision from the Reaper. Nothing whatsoever. So Ginger could be facing a Roach bust, a Baneling bust, and wants to make sure that he has those juicy, beefy Marauders at the front lines to tank the hits. And, of course, a Baneling nest defensively, a layer up predictably, a pair of Evo Chambers as well. Wula is playing well. This is a big map. Very big map. And so our first scout into the mid-game doth go. Ginger gonna head directly up into the center of things at the Watchtower. The obvious control point between the bases with this beautiful After Hours Gaming League logo between everythings. And it looks like Wula is playing Zerg versus Protoss. He's thrown down 2 Spore Crawlers in his main, and it looks like 2 Spore Crawlers is an expansion. Oh man. He just does not want to get dropped or have Void Rays or Phoenixes sneak in there unexpectedly. Upgrades getting close to being done. It looks like Ginger. Groupon's Ginger. He's going to get himself both the upgrades and maybe give himself half off on a pair of Medivacs coming up soon. But it only depends. Only if he commits enough resources can he do this. Wula takes out the Marine at the front, and looks like Zerg has control again. We're starting to see the Overlords move pretty boldly forward. This seems like somewhat of an arbitrary spot, but is amazing at spotting those. The Medivacs that will try to sneak around the top side. Ginger hasn't moved out at all. Ginger is playing very cautiously and is getting, Tech Lab. Now this Tech Lab normally in the Wings of Liberty times would immediately mean Tenku, but of course Ginger Puss could be doing all... I meant to say Snagglepuss, and just instead said something unbelievably inappropriate. It's alright, I just drove 6 hours, and remember, this is a for fun cast. Ginger friend, there is no way to possibly make a Snagglepuss joke that's going to sound appropriate in any way. But Wula is getting ready to do a dangerous Baneling bust. It's a Baneling bust, even. Snarf, snarf. Oh, Wula. Uh-oh, Ginger's prepared, has moved out, is moving in, assaulting everything. And it looks like without the Baneling speed, the bust will not function properly at all. I mean, without that speed upgrade, oh my god, a minute away. Wula managed to attack just before 1-1. Uh-oh, Wula is getting absolutely trounced by Mr. Ginger himself. Mr. Ginger charging forward. Is he getting tanks? He is. Oh, that is so Bomber-esque. Giving his opponent a lot of respect. I know you won't have any sort of Mutalisk at any point in time. In no which way, this, that, or the other. Wula, apparently feeling the panic, is trying to morph in Banelings at the front line. Almost done. It's going to be a big problematic engagement for kind King Ginger. Ginger man, things of red. Storming forward, scanning, picking off all the creep tumors, and Wula's about to give him the big hug. Oh my god, the Lepernome Assault. the biggest of hugs, and all of a sudden Ginger is deeply satisfied to have these defensive siege tanks up. Now, how will Wula take advantage of the situation? He's gone. Oh my god, he's going for 5 hatch Zergling. Does he have any gases here? No, this is what Startail Life likes to do. Go for 5 hatch, ultra delayed Spire. I didn't notice it because I was too distracted by my absolutely exceptional verbal typos. Those 4 queens at the outset of the game perfectly transitions into this gorgeous delayed Spire play, which leads to the biggest Baneling busts of all time. King Ginger. Uh-oh. Cedmed Wula starting to storm the front, moving in with the Lings first, taking the damage, and it looks like they can't quite get connected, and now they knock down the front lines. The Lings and Banelings storming the front. Oh my god, that poor supply depot with its extra boost makes himself an extremely vulnerable target. It's like if you're wearing 2 hats at school, you're bound to be made fun of. And Cedmed Wula has absolutely eradicated everything in his wake. And what does his macro ticker say? It looks like he is going to build nothing but Zerglings. 58 en route, 2-2. Getting increasingly close to finished. If at first you don't succeed, Banelings! Taking it out. Groupon Ginger. Looks like his base has been lopped half off this time. And Wula is just charging forward. There's an attempt to build more supply depots at the front, but with Banelings getting morphed in, more Zerglings getting rallied in, 2-2 upgrades almost done. Are there any upgrades for Terran? No! Oh my god, how far away is the 2-2? It's like 10 seconds away right now. He's trying to pull back. He's trying to kite. But Banelings move in with all sorts of delight. Oh, the dissatisfaction of the SCVs. I mean, this is going to be all she wrote. It's going to look like Team Cedmed. It's going to take the nice, juicy, early lead. Oh no, oh god, the orbital command didn't lift off. Oh, it's little bits lying on the ground. They once had the ability to fly, you know. Infantry weapons, an idle engineering bay next to a recently idled engineering bay. The King of Lings, Wula, gets the GG from Ginger. Which means that Team Cedmed, on this beautiful overlay, Team Cedaron, will take themselves the win in game number 1 of AHGL Week 8. When we come back, it'll be game number 2, because that's how a best of 5 works.